Hey, this is Jeremy Morris. It's June 8th, 2022, and this is album art video number 6. And in 1992, I released an album, and the album was called Seven. And yes, you guessed it, it was my 7th official release to come out at that time in 1992. And the artwork came from, again, I was at the beach over at Lake Michigan, and I took a picture of a seagull flying through the air. That photo was actually used on this cover, which you can see. It's just a seagull. I mean, very simple art, but then also it was released later as a video. And this time around, we embossed it in silver foil as the printing. And so this was released as an album, and also about 10 of the songs were made into videos, kind of an ambitious project with a lot of songs. And so again, we had moved into the era of CDs during the early 90s, a little depressing time for those who love records, vinyl records, because the industry was phasing out records, not even printing them much anymore. And the record pressing plants across the country that I was using at the time, the record plants were shutting down all across the country, closing down because it was being forced on us to buy these CDs instead of records. Isn't it funny now that today they're trying to get people to buy records and they're trying to phase out the CDs? Well, give it a little time and the CDs will make a comeback again. It's all ridiculous marketing schemes to try to get people to buy stuff. So what did people do in the 90s? A lot of them traded in their records and bought the same thing over again on CD. What a genius industry move. Get everybody to buy it again. So I made this simple little cover. There's not a whole lot to say about it, except that when I made this album, I was in transition, and I was thinking about the challenges of life and how we need to fly high, we need to fly above the problems of life and fly above the darkness that tries to beset us and hold us back. Because many times, as you know, you've heard the saying, quitters never win and winners never quit. And so this was made during a very challenging time in my personal life, where I knew if I was going to continue as a lifelong musician doing that for a living, I could not quit. I had to keep going, and I'm glad I did. Thanks for watching.